We're going to be talking about the recently home sold in Germantown, Maryland. This is the zip code 20874 and 20876. The reasons why I'm making this video is to help buyers and sellers alike. Buyers, if you're thinking about buying a home in Germantown, you need to know how other homes are selling, how much are they paying for those houses, and to give you an idea more or less what type of offer you should send in case you want to buy a house in Germantown, Maryland. For sellers, if you're thinking about selling your home in the next few months, you need to be prepared. But most importantly, you need to know what other sellers are experiencing when selling their properties in Germantown, Maryland, especially right now, coming out of the pandemic year 2021. You need to know that what you're expecting from the sale of your property is going to be much different what it was 2 years ago. This is the reason I'm doing this video, so I can show you what's going on. So let's get started. So I'm going to be sharing with you my screen, and I also let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. I'm going to be going to the local MLS. This is the local MLS that all realtors have in order for us to be able to check all the activity in real estate as far as listings are concerned. We're looking about Germantown, Maryland. That's I wanted to find out all just about Germantown, Maryland, and Montgomery County. And I wanted to find out the closed transactions for 7 days, 0 to 7 days. That's it. I'm looking about only 7 days history of the transactions or what's going on. Right away, it tells me that I have 29 matches, meaning that's 29 properties sold on the 7 days in Germantown, Maryland. So let's just get started so I can give you an idea. What we're going to be talking about is going to be more importantly about how many days on the market this property was, what was the original asking price, and how much is sold for. And this particular property, this condominium at the Knolls, this is a condominium that's FHA approved. It was on the market for 6 days. It was listed for $186 and it sold for $180, $6,000 less. This is another condominium in Heritage Green. This is a zip code 20874. This condominium was on the market only for 2 days. It was listed for $190 and it sold for $192,500. That's $2,500 more than asking price. Another condo. This is in the Swiss Circle in Farmingdale in Germantown. 9 days on the market. It was listed for $218,000 and it sold for $209,000. So this one went under asking price. For the other next property is on Eagle's Nest. This is another condominium in Water's Edge. 14 days on the market, listed for $210, sold for $210. They basically got exactly what they were looking for. This is another one that is a condo in Seneca Knolls on the market. 5 days, 5 days on the market, sold for they were asking $205 and sold for $211. That's $6,000 more above asking price. You're starting to see the pattern here. Houses are selling awfully fast. 4 days, 5 days, 3 days, and they're selling for about what the asking price is or very close to it. This property, 5 days on the market, they were asking for $245 and they sold it for $258. Now we start seeing the properties that are going up in value a little bit. You start seeing some of the differences from the lower price condominiums. This one in Winter Spoon was in the market for 4 days. Original price $285, sold for $277. We're gonna go to the next one, Cedar Bluff. This is a 2-level, I think. Yeah, this is a 2-level townhouse. This is the garden style townhouse. The market for 16 days, they were asking $284, sold it for $290, sold above asking price. Another townhouse that is in Waverly. This townhouse was listed for $284. 5 days later, it sold for $299. This is close to $15,000 more than asking price. So Another townhouse on the market, 5 days on the market, listing price 270, sold it for 300,000. That's $30,000 more than asking price. Great job, listing agent, and great job, sellers, for preparing. And I can assure you, the pictures are going to be superb. Yep, the house looks really good. The house looks very clean, ready to go. Nice kitchen, very, very clean, ready to move in. Look at the back. That is nice. That's the reason why some of these properties actually command more money. They were asking only 270. They ended up selling it for $30,000 more in 5 days. I love that. This is great, great job by the listing agent. White Church in Germantown 20874. I know exactly where that is. 5 days on the market, 289. Sold it for 307. So $17,000 more. That's another property that's going up. This is another one. This is in Sparrows Point. Stone Ridge. This is 4 days on the market, 320,000 asking price. They sold it at 315. Very close asking price, but they also sold it very quickly. Another condominium, row house, townhouse that is on Buckingham Station, and this is in Dover Cliff 20874, Germantown. On the market only 8 days. They started at 315, sold it for 320, $5,000 more, as expected. Most of these houses are going for around that area for that price. Rhinestone, another house on the market, 6 days. It was listed for 309, sold for 321, above asking price. Another house that more likely has some great pictures. Let's kind of have a little peek. It doesn't look too bad, but it sold for more money. That's a good thing for the seller. Golf course in Germantown. I know exactly where this at too. This house was vacant, 5 days on the market, 310,000. I bet they had a crowd over there. Sold it for 322. Bridger Drive and Cloverleaf, another one. 1 day on the market. They were asking 319, and somehow they managed to raise the price to 330 in just one single day. Sometimes some of these properties come in the market and they were offered as a coming soon property, and then immediately as soon as they come in the market, they already have offers. And this is the reason why sometimes that happens. And one day it went up from 319,000 asking price to 330. And I bet this property is beautiful. And yeah, sure enough, you cannot get a cleaner property for this price range in Germantown. Very nice property. The next one is another townhouse in Gunners Lake. 6 days on the market, 345, 355, $10,000 more, sold. Another townhouse in Cedarhurst Way, Germantown, 2 days on the market. It was listed at 339, sold for 361. Wow, $22,000 more. I want to take a peek at this house. Why did it sell for so much money? Obviously, very nice, well staged, good presentation by the seller, good presentation by the listing agent. I love it. This is the reason why people are fighting for these properties. When they're clean, that's what it means. You get more money. 5 days, 365, sold for 366, $1,000 more. At least they got more than we're asking for. Willow Spring, 6 days on the market. They were asking 370. They got 376, $6,000 more above asking price. This is an N unit, I believe. Yeah, N unit townhouse. Usually this goes pretty high. Let's see. 8 days on the market, 369, sold for 390. So it's over $21,000. Usually these properties, everybody wants them, and they're going to be fighting for them. This is a townhouse, interior townhouse. 405 sold for 430. 6 days later, that's $25,000 more. They were actually telling you no more showings because they had so many showings they couldn't handle all the showings. That's what it means. And what happens to these houses? That's what happens. They were asking 405. They accepted an offer for 430 6 days later. You want to check the pictures? Let's check the pictures. Why there so many people wanted to see this property that they say no more showings? Man, look at that. See, that's well staged. That's what you want. I mean, this is what is selling this property. The backyard, that was their focal point for the marketing of this property. All wood floors. There's not really much difference between townhouses, especially when they were built around the same year. Stainless steel, nothing really to brag about it. But so many people wanted this property, more likely because of their focal marketing point, which is the backyard with those beautiful settings where you can just relax and be outside at the same time with a nice deck. Yeah, I will buy this house if I was looking for one, especially if I just got married or something like that. The first time home buyers will be perfect for entertainment. So that's why they sell. House was 405, sold for 430,000, $25,000 more. So you know, if you're thinking about buying a home, you find something that you really like, and you need a house. You need to make sure you're ready to put the right bid. 440, 460, and this one $21,000. And unit homes usually sell for more money, and they attract more buyers, and this is why. And that's a lot of times, that's what happens. A lot of buyers want to see these houses. Yeah, and it's obvious why this house went for so much money. This was a nice job for the sellers. Okay, now we're looking about single family homes. This one is in Greenfield Road, Meadowbrook States. This is an older type of home. Yeah, it was built in 1959. So let's see what happens to this house. 10 days later, after asking $525 for this house, they sold it for $510. Sometimes these houses should come should more money. Maybe the pictures, I don't know. Maybe there was something else that we are not sure. Well, look at the Sistine Chapel ceilings. Maybe that's the reason why sometimes people don't like don't like those kind of drawings on the ceiling. But at least the house looks good. Now, I'm not criticizing the listing agent. I'm not criticizing the seller. Just that you want to get those walls clean, neutral before selling, and now impose somebody on other things that you may like, but some other people do not like. 25. This property, single family home, Kings Hill, Germantown. This house was on the market for 9 days, and it initially was listed for $549, sold for $525, less money. Why did it sell for less money? It seemed like it was a nice looking property. It was vacant. It was ready to go. Well, we can only guess the reason why. Obviously, I have to study this a little bit more to find out why this property sold for less money. But nevertheless, it sold in 9 days. So that's not bad. Single family home. On the market 7 days, $539, sold for $550, $11,000 more. This is in Gunner's View. That's not bad for a house that was built in when it was built. This house was built in 1987. Just wanted to see a little bit because this is a nice house. Front porch. Typical home. Yeah, typical home in Gunner's View, but that wasn't a bad looking house. Next house, single family home, listed in one day on the market. They put it, I want $586,265. Very specific about the asking price. My God. And the buyer says, okay, we'll buy it for $590, $226 and 00 cents. They were very specific on their offer as well. Maybe this is the reason why they got the house. You wanted to imitate what the seller is trying to do and give them some extra dollars and extra cents on the asking price and the selling price. Obviously, this house looks good. Very nice presentation, very nice looking home. Nice job, listing agent. That was good pictures, great pictures. So this house sold how many days? 1 day. Bonset Way and Courts of Clarksburg, Germantown 20876. And the other side of 270. Brownstown states this is another single family home, 7 days on the market, $500,000 asking price, sold it for what? Wait a minute. I don't understand this. This house was listed at $499. That's $500,000, and it sold for $602, $102,000 more. What's going on here? The depot is 100,000 below market, yeah. And the buyer said, no problem. We'll pay the extra $100,000 to you. It was an investment property, so more likely needs some work. Let's check it out. Don't look bad from the outside. Nice location, very open. I want to see the inside. Hello. What a teaser. They didn't show us inside because they're not proud of the inside, I don't think. But this house needed some work. You need to understand that, this is the reason why some of these houses sold a lot more. It's because the people are going to invest money on the house, put another $50,000, $80,000 in the house to fix it up, and then suddenly the house that is paid $600,000, they're going to invest another $50,000, $80,000. They're going to have $680,000 on the house, and the house may be worth $750,000 at the end. This is the reason why some people pay a lot more money for those houses. I imagine they had several offers on this property, but $100,000 above asking price, that is not typical. Understanding that, and it sold in 7 days. That was a lot of work, but somebody got the house. Finally, we look this most expensive home that sold is in Milestone Manor in Milestone Subdivision 20876, zip code near Home Depot, Target, Walmart, all those areas. House was in the market for $600,000. Just say $600,000. Don't say $599, $999,999. No. But then it sold for $650, $50,000 more. They had an offer deadline. If you're working and buying a home in Germantown and your agent tells you, man, we need to put the offer right now because there's a deadline, you better believe them because they have an offer deadline on these ones. They have offer deadlines on other ones. Why is the reason why this house sold for $50,000 more? Because it's a nice looking home. Moving condition, wood floors. Nice. Like this house. Understand that the reason why market is selling, even with a $650,000, I just wanted to go and then show you something that I think is very important. Okay, this house was sold for $650,000. So the owner is going to come in there and have a $650,000 mortgage. And right now, this should be about 3.2%. I don't know. Let's check it out. What's today's interest rate? Mortgage. 3.0, 30 year. 3.0, 30 year. Payments are 2740. The payments are 2740. The payments are 2740 for this beautiful, beautiful home. Less than $3,000. This is the reason why people are buying homes. Forget about the $670,000. What you need to be looking at is how much it's going to cost me every month to live in this beautiful home. You know, a person that's renting right now for $2,500, they will say, wait a minute, I put $200 more a month and I can live in this house and it will be mine with a skylight, taking a bath, looking at the stars? Yes. Why not? That's the reason why people are fighting for these homes. The interest rates are really, really low, as low as when the Indians used to live on teepees. This is very understanding for you to know why buyers are selling and why buyers are buying homes and why sellers are selling homes, because of this. Interest rates 3.028 today. A payment of $2,740 for a $650,000 home. Oh my God. Let's for ticks. Let's say you want to buy a $1 million home. I'm sorry, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1 million home, $4,216 a month. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you what's going on the market today in Germantown. 20874-20876. I would like to invite you to come to my website, reallynicehomes.com. And over here, if you're thinking about selling your property, please come and watch our reviews. You're gonna like these videos. These videos is going to be things that you need to that we are helping people buy homes and sell homes, and we do a great job. And then finally go to our website, sell on reallynicehomes.com, where I give you all the information about how we can sell your property for the least amount of hassle and less days for more money. We're here to help you. Again, thank you. Thank you again for being with me, and appreciate it. See you next time. Hopefully this was very helpful for you to make a decision whether you're buying or selling a home in Germantown, Maryland. My name is Fernando Herboso, Maxus Realty Group, reallynicehomes.com. Please subscribe for the next time. Have a great day. See you.